I am going to read every Shonen Jump manga ever. I mean, those that are actually currently running. I know there are so many titles going on right now in the weekly Shonen Jump manga, but I will be talking about all of them that I will be reading in this video. It'll take me some time to get there, but first I have to talk about what Weekly Shonen Jump is for newer fans who don't even know what it is. I mean, they do have a certain idea, or else they won't be watching this video. So what is Weekly Shonen Jump? So in Japan, there is this magazine called Weekly Shonen Jump, which they publish manga on a weekly basis. So many of the famous series that you actually know right now came from Weekly Shonen Jump, including Dragon Ball, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Naruto, Bleach and One Piece. All big three was in Weekly Shonen Jump. The new gen anime that you know and love, such as Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen and My Hero Academia, was also, published in Weekly Shonen Jump. There are many new series such as Mashal and other stuff like Dr. Stone, which is also published in Weekly Shonen Jump. So having a series published in Weekly Shonen Jump is like a huge deal because it's like one of the best-selling manga magazines of all time. And it's always a risk also to the mangaka to actually draw this manga to this series, because there is always the risk of cancellation if your manga doesn't sell enough copies for them to make a profit. A really good example of this is the recent manga which actually got cancelled for just 17 chapters. So life is really unfair. The mangaka might get another shot at another manga in the same magazine, but for a while he's going to be jobless because his story got incomplete. Most famous series is One Piece because of how long it is and how much the writer is actually writing a linear story, and the same goes for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but it isn't a Weekly Shonen Jump magazine anymore. It's just shifted to another magazine and it is a monthly series right now, just like Boruto, which is a sequel to Naruto, and Dragon Ball Super, which is a sequel to Dragon Ball, and also sometimes Yu-Gi-Oh, which I've never read. So in this video I'll be talking about all the series that are in Weekly Shonen Jump and are currently running, and which I will be actually reading because I really love manga right now and I want to read as many manga as I can. And that's exactly what this video is gonna be, kind of my update on how many manga I'm reading right now. But without wasting any time, let's begin. The first series that I will be talking about is One Piece, because I love One Piece and everyone knows that based on my DP. I love One Piece so much that I caught up with manga in 3 months, and now I'm reading it weekly, and I'm also doing weekly videos. So if you don't want to miss out on that, subscribe. The other series that I'm actually reading is Black Clover. I really think it's an amazing series, an underrated series. It's amazing. I like the Black Bulls so much. It does get a bit mid in between, but I can take care of that. I'm going to be caught up in no time, trust me guys. The third series that I'm actually reading is Jujutsu Kaisen. I did watch the anime. In fact, it's the third anime I've ever watched in my entire life. At that time, I didn't think it is really great, but I didn't hate it either. But after reading the manga recently, I really thought it's a masterpiece and I really want to get caught up on it as fast as possible. Another underrated series is My Hero Academia, which is like the second anime I've ever watched in my entire life, but I am reading the manga now. I did wait until season 6 finished its entire run so that I can get into the manga, and I will be caught up in no time too. I'm also reading Boruto, which is a sequel to Naruto. As I said, I finished reading all 80 chapters of Boruto. And just when the series is getting really interesting, it goes on a hiatus.
I mean, why? Why is this happening to me?
Also, the first ever anime I ever watched is Dragon Ball, so I really am into Dragon Ball Super. I did finish the anime, but I never really started the manga because it's actually super long. I really want to finish the Mora arc as soon as possible. I mean, even start the Mora arc as soon as possible. Also, there is Mashal, which just had its anime premiere, so I'm going to wait until Mashal's anime season finishes and then I'll start with the manga. I'm not really into romance anime or manga or anything like that, but I did like Tomo-chan as a girl, so I am definitely going to watch Blue Box. It's a high school romantic story between sport athletes, and it's a slice of life kind of comedy too. But what I really love is the art style is just cherry on the top. Another really weird but actually good series is Akane Banashi, which is getting really great positive reviews from most manga critics out there. It's not your typical Shonen Jump manga, but it's actually great and I'm really loving that style too. Another new series is Cypher Academy, which is about a girl who gets into an academy of, deciphering codes, I guess. I don't really know if this series is going to make it for a really long time, but I am just going to give it a try as soon as possible. There are two new brand series that I will be talking about. The first one is called Tenmaku Cinema. It's about filmmaking and ghosts, which is a really interesting concept, and there have been just 3 chapters from it. I will be making a separate video on that, so if you don't want to miss out on that, again, subscribe. Also, another new series is Kill Blue, which is just 2 chapters long right now. And it's also amazing. It's about an assassin who gets converted into a kid because of a drug, and he has to infiltrate a school, and finally he loves school because he's never been to a school before and he loves learning, which might give him too much character development. These two are brand new and there is no kind of confirmation that this will be a long time kind of series. I am interested in following their journeys and I will of course read any new manga. Therefore, another huge project that I am undertaking for myself is that I am going to be reading all of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. 9 different parts of it. I do know some kind of basics about it, but I am really going to start delving myself into this topic. I know there's a huge fandom for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure there. I really want to join the fandom just like I did with One Piece. I never gave JoJo's a start because of its bad animation or art style, and that's the same thing that I didn't start One Piece for, and now I love One Piece, so I'm going to start JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Hopefully it will make a really great video when I talk about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so if you're a fan of JoJo's, subscribe. I keep saying subscribe a lot, right? You know what to do. Subscribe. And that's pretty much it. I'm reading way too much manga right now. I'm even thinking of starting Yu-Gi-Oh, which I know nothing about. What do you guys think of this huge lineup that I have right now? I really want to undertake so many manga because I love manga now. And I want to keep doing entertaining videos for you guys like this. So if you have any great manga recommendations for me, which I may be into, please let me know in the comment section below. And yes, just rate my kind of editing skills, which is really basic, out of 10. I'm really trying my best to make entertaining videos like this. I really don't know if it's entertaining, but I'm trying to. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, sayonara guys. Ciao.